Since 2018, we've been catching a mysterious signal every 22 minutes, but we're still clueless about where it's coming from. It's got scientists scratching their heads, wondering if it's a message from an alien civilization we haven't encountered. This peculiar radio signal wasn't discovered by a seasoned scientist on some grand mission. Nope. It was stumbled upon by Tyrone O'Dory, a college student at Curtin University in Australia. He was just casually flipping through old southern sky data, searching for any strange radio flickers. And then, bingo. In 2018, he stumbled upon a signal that seemed to beam towards Earth like a lighthouse guiding ships. With excitement bubbling, Tyrone shared his discovery with his mentor, radio astronomer Natasha Hurley-Walker. They dived deep into researching this mysterious signal, hoping for a breakthrough. But despite combing through different frequency data, they hit a brick wall. But Natasha noticed something intriguing. The signal repeated every 18 minutes. A big discovery. Just as they geared up to dive deeper, asterisk, poof, asterisk. The signal vanished after a mere 3 months, leaving them with zilch. Yet, undeterred, Natasha and her team kept scanning the skies, hungry for any hint. Months flew by with no luck in sight. They almost threw in the towel. And then, out of the blue, a new signal blinked into existence. It winked for 5 minutes, vanished, and then reappeared exactly 22 minutes later. The burning question: was it connected to the 18-minute signal? To crack the mystery, Natasha revisited old radio data from that patch of sky. As they delved deeper, they unearthed a mind-blowing fact. These signals had been zipping towards Earth for 35 whole years. Back in 1988, Indian and American telescopes caught wind of them, but they got buried under a mountain of other data. This revelation thrilled space explorers because it meant they could now gauge just how distant this enigmatic object was. Crunching the numbers, they realized it was mind-bogglingly far, even in space terms, a whopping 15,000 light-years from Earth. But the ultimate puzzle remained. What in the cosmos was this object? Walker and his team combed through every known radio-emitting entity out there, yet the source remained shrouded in mystery. The signals still flicker every 22 minutes on NASA's monitors, always ending in a frustrating, no-match-found note. They dubbed it J183910. Some speculate it might be the handiwork of extraterrestrial beings. Perhaps it's the signal SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, has been eagerly anticipating. For over half a century, SETI has been scouring the cosmos, hoping for a sign of life beyond our blue planet. They scan the skies for radio waves, laser beams, and any other mysterious signals. So maybe this is their cosmic hello. As thrilling as the idea sounds, we've got to tread carefully before we leap to conclusions. Right now, we're still in the speculation zone because we lack solid proof. It's like building a castle without bricks. We're just piecing together guesses. Plus, there are other, more sensible explanations floating around. The most likely one involves a natural event, and we've got a couple of contenders in the running. Picture this. Out there in the vast expanse of space, there are these colossal stars, way bigger than our sun. Sometimes, these cosmic giants finish their life story with a bang, quite literally. It's a grand finale called a supernova. When this cosmic explosion goes off, the star's core collapses, squishing all that star stuff into a super tight space. We're talking about a tiny, super dense core known as a neutron star. Now some of these neutron stars are VIPs. We call them pulsars. They earned this title because they seem to pulse with energy like a space disco ball. These pulsars boast mighty magnetic fields, way stronger than anything you'd find here on Earth. They're like giant cosmic magnets, flinging out beams of energy, and they're spinning like crazy, so these energy beams flicker on and off as they twirl around. Now, The funky signal we're picking up has some similarities to pulsars, but it's not a perfect match. Pulsars usually follow a predictable routine and eventually slow down, shutting off their radio signals. But our mystery signal isn't following the script. It's sticking around longer than expected, so maybe it's not your typical pulsar, or maybe it's something else entirely. Another contender in the cosmic lineup is the magnetar theory. Picture this. A magnetar is like a pulsar on steroids. It's got an even beefier magnetic field and slightly longer pulses. This could be why our signal is hanging tough. But when we compared notes, we realized our signal didn't fit the magnetar bill either. Magnetars don't just shoot out radio waves, they also blast out powerful X-rays because they're bursting with energy. But our signal was all about the radio waves. So, nope, not a pulsar, not a magnetar. It's throwing us for a loop, hinting at something beyond our cosmic playbook. Lastly, let's talk about the dwarf pulsar theory. Yes, it sounds a bit whimsical, but stick with me. A dwarf pulsar is like a star that blinks with light flashes, similar to pulsars, but with longer breaks between blinks. Typically, white dwarfs are leftovers from smaller stars. They don't blink because their magnetic mojo isn't as strong as pulsars. But when a white dwarf bulks up, nearly reaching the mass of our sun, it becomes super dense and starts twinkling with a magnetic field, just like pulsars. Here's the kicker. White dwarfs are made of electrons, not neutrons like pulsars. When these charged electrons tango with a magnetic field, they fire off periodic light flashes, happening every 100 to 1,000 seconds. Now, our signal's rhythm clocks in at 22 minutes. That's 1,320 seconds, a tad longer than the typical white dwarf pulsar, but it's getting warmer. Indeed, the dwarf pulsar theory seems like our best bet, but even that's not set in stone yet. It just goes to show how much of the universe remains a mystery, like those enigmatic fast radio bursts, FRBs, we've been picking up. Picture this. They're like sudden bursts of energy in the form of radio waves, packing a punch equivalent to the brightness of entire galaxies. Wrap your head around this. In mere milliseconds, they unleash as much energy as our sun does in 3 whole days. Mind-blowing, right? These bursts light up the sky with staggering frequency, although some come in at lower frequencies. Every single day, we snag around 10,000 of these FRBs dancing across the heavens. Some are one-hit wonders, while others hit repeat, but sadly, most fade away in the blink of an eye. And by the time they reach us, their energy is a mere whisper compared to a mobile signal from the moon. That's why, despite their cosmic brightness, there's still a galaxy-sized gap in our understanding of them. As we wrap up this cosmic journey, one thing's for sure, the universe is full of surprises. From mysterious FRBs to the enigmatic Voyager 1, there's always something new to discover out there in the vast expanse of space. But hey, the adventure doesn't end here. If you're as intrigued as we are about unraveling the secrets of the cosmos, then click on the I button to watch the next mystery of JWST. We are sure you will be surprised with the details. And hit that subscribe button and join us on this stellar voyage.